Guess what happened yesterday? I saw David Foster at the bike racks and... Wait a minute. The walls have ears.
Huh?
And so do little brothers. Big ears. Brian, I know you're listening on the other phone. Get off the phone, Brian.
Okay, I'm hanging up now.
I didn't hear you hang up. Oh, why don't you go fly a kite? Kim, I'm going to have to call you back later when you know who isn't listening.
Okay.
Bye. Sometimes Brian makes me so mad. Thank goodness there's a place where I can go to get away from my little brother.
It's my crown. I can't be seen without my crown.
There it is, Your Majesty.
Good work. They're counting on me, you know. My speech is the highlight of the entire royalty convention. Now, where's my name tag? It's lost, isn't it? I knew it. Oh, there it is. Though I don't see why I need a name tag in the first place. I know who I am.
Oh, I believe it's so that the other people will know who you are, Your Majesty.
Oh, they wouldn't dare not know who I am. Now, where's my speech? You haven't lost that too, have you?
Is that a cough I'm hearing, Your Majesty?
Well, since I'm coughing, that's probably what you're hearing.
Oh, well, perhaps you should calm down and take a little rest before your big moment.
Oh, no time for that. What I have to do now is practice this speech.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
Friends!
Language? What a brilliant idea for your speech, Your Majesty. What? What's that? You want to play charades? Now? Well, you're the queen. Very well. Oh, first word. Sounds like... throat. Promote, boat, coat, rote. This is not a gum. No, that can't be right. Let's see. This is not a gate. Well, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but your handwriting could be just a little neater. Or not. Let's see. This is not a game. This is not a game, you silly rabbit. I can't talk. I've lost my voice. Oh dear, this is dreadful. This is awful. You've lost your voice. Well, how will you ever give your speech, Your Majesty? Don't worry. If anyone can find your lost voice, I can. I'll skate from the mountains down to the sea, look under every rock and up in every tree. I'm the rabbit for the job. I know just where to look. Inside every cranny and in every nook. First and foremost, there simply is no choice. The queen must give a speech and I must find her royal voice. Find her royal voice. I'll search from the desert as far as the beach, and I'll find her royal voice in time for the speech. With the nose of a bloodhound and the eye of a cat, I won't miss a clue, you can be sure of that. First and foremost, there simply is no choice. The queen must give a speech and I must find her royal voice. Find her royal voice.
Wonder what he's looking for. Loose change?
It's got to be here somewhere.
Do you think he needs any help? Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, the queen has lost her voice. It's a tragedy. I simply must find it.
Wait, she's lost her voice. You mean she can't speak?
Not a word.
Or give you orders?
I guess not.
So, what's the problem?
I beg your pardon?
Don't you see, Rabbit, if the Queen's lost her voice, this is a break for you.
Yeah, because now you can take a break.
Her voice is lost, there's nothing to say. So come on, Mr. Rabbit, enjoy your day. Take a little break, it's time to play. Munch some carrots, sniff the flowers. You don't have to worry, her voice is lost for hours. Take a break, little buddy, it's time to play. Take time out, that's what it's all about. Enjoy your day, so come on, let's play. Take a break, relax, you're off the hook. You may have some time to even read a book. Take a break, Mr. Rabbit, it's time to play. Take time out, that's what it's all about. Enjoy your day, so come on, let's play.
Well, gee, maybe I could take just a little break. After all, the Queen won't know. Ooh. Hello?
Who said you would take a break?
Hello? Is someone there?
It's the Queen.
Hello? Hello? I think it's the wrong number.
It's not the wrong number. It's the Queen. Fly.
But the next call will probably be from the Queen. I'd better not take a break just yet.
Well, if you really want to find the Queen's voice, then I guess we can help.
Ooh. Thank you.
It's a clever idea, if I do say so myself.
Do you?
Yes, if Brian insists on listening in on my phone calls, then Kim and I'll just start speaking in Pig Latin.
Pig Latin? You mean like E pluribus oincum?
No. You see, you take a word, then put the first sound at the end and add A. So, skip the rope would be ipsque the opre. Why don't you try it?
No, I think I'll amscray.
Amscray. Oh, scram. Oh, what are you doing?
This'll just take a second.
Oh, goodness. What's this all about? Excuse me, Mr.
Don't mind me. Sorry to bother you.
What in the world is going on? It's not here.
What?
Whatever you're looking for.
Oh, dear.
Wait a minute. What are you looking for?
Oh, the Queen has lost her voice, and I must find it before tonight, or she won't be able to give her speech at the Royalty Convention.
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
Oh.
Wait a minute. That's silly. When you lose your voice, you don't really lose it like you lose your keys or something.
I never lose my keys. I keep them on a keychain.
I mean, losing your voice is just an expression. They're called idioms. It's like you help a friend by lending a hand. Or you get the true story straight from the horse's mouth.
That'll be the day. Horses never get anything right.
It doesn't mean exactly what it says. Straight from the horse's mouth means you hear it from someone who knows firsthand.
I believe you mean first hoof.
The point is, the Queen doesn't need everyone looking around for her voice under rocks and bushes.
Oh? And what does she need?
Well, when I had a sore throat and lost my voice, my mom gave me tea with lemon and honey.
Tea with lemon and honey. Excuse me, Alice. I'd love to hear more of your views on home remedies, but I have a voice to find. Goodbye.
Well, somebody has to be practical around here. I'm going to the Hatter's to get some tea.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Would you like lemon in your tea?
But of course.
Company. Good day, Alice.
Hi, may I have some tea with lemon and honey to go?
Certainly.
for the Queen. She's a little under the weather.
What sort of weather is she under?
Let's find out. Crystal? Currently in Wonderland, it's a sunny 75 degrees. The winds are calm, and the relative humidity is 23%.
Sounds like good weather to be under.
No, under the weather is an idiom. It means she doesn't feel well. She has to give a speech tonight, and she lost her voice.
Oh, my.
It's so silly. Mr. Rabbit thought she really lost her voice someplace. He and Tweedledee and Tweedledum are out looking all over for it.
Imagine that. Should we give them a hand?
Better yet, we could help them look.
I think my attic would be a good place to begin.
Wait, not you too. Oh, why doesn't anybody understand that losing your voice is just an expression? It's an idiom.
It's rude to call people names.
What? But I didn't call... Oh, no. I said idiom. It's like when someone says, cat got your tongue.
Say, Dumb, why would a missing voice be here in the mushroom forest?
Well, where else would it be?
Good point.
Ahem. Do you mind?
Mind what?
Do you mind not stepping on my dinner?
Oh, sorry, Caterpillar. I forgot you eat these mushrooms.
We were looking for the Queen's voice. She lost it.
I thought it seemed quiet around here today.
You want to help us look?
No, but thank you for asking. Your predicament, however, reminds me of an interesting story. Once there was a dog who lived with a nice family. The dog loved his family, and they loved him. One day, the family went out to do a few errands. Like most dogs, this one hated to be left alone. He watched, sadly, as his family left. The little dog waited and waited, and finally realized his family was lost. He set out to look for them. His family was nowhere to be seen. Suddenly, he knew where to look. As he suspected, they had been caught by the people catcher. So he paid their fine, and they all went home, where they lived happily ever after and never left the little dog alone again.
The dog didn't have it so tough. Finding a large family of 4 is a lot easier than finding one little lost voice.
The Queen's voice? Little?
That's right. We better start looking in places where a much bigger voice would be.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Queen's voice is around here somewhere. Well, what do you know? I wondered where I'd put this.
Say, could I borrow that? It looks like it might not rain.
Of course, I've got dozens of them.
Oh, it's lucky you didn't throw it out.
Me? Throw something out? Perish the thought. This broken clock, it tells the right time twice a day. As for the rest, well, maybe not. But you never know when you might need that special kind of clock. Say it rains, but not very hard. Why carry a whole umbrella when half will do the job? That's why I always plan ahead. See this suitcase? You can see right through it, but this handle, what a handle! It's really fastened to it. You never know when you might need an air-cooled case. I've got objects of mystery, items worth a lot. Some have quite a history, others, well, you never know. So I'll hold on to them, don't you know? But back to the matter at hand. Wait, could it be? It is! Eureka!
My what?
I found it. The Queen's voice. Oh, because I said so. That's why. A collection of the Queen's greatest speeches. Volume 1. A 2-record set. Vintage Red Queen.
I heard her latest album went platinum.
Yeah, well, I liked her before she was popular. Now, if only we had a record player.
How about this one?
Perfect. Let's inform Rabbit and Tweedledee and Tweedledum, then it's off to the palace.
Here, Your Majesty. See if this helps. Please, Your Majesty, you've got to give your voice a rest. Now, no more talking. Another cup? Certainly, Your Majesty.
Good news, Your Majesty. Your voice has been located.
What?
Now, I can't take all the credit. Just most of it.
But you didn't really find her voice.
Not right away. It took a bit of searching.
But how?
Ta-da! It's a recording of some of your earlier speeches.
We can play this record at the convention behind the curtain.
While the record does the talking, all you have to do is move your mouth. Let's see what she has to say. I am not a puppy.
That can't be. Let's see. No. I am not a pup tent.
Well, of course.
I am not a puppet, and I will not give a used speech.
Oh, don't worry, Your Majesty. No one will know you've read it before.
Who really listens to speeches anyway?
Let's try it out. Okay, there we go. Now, this is the one you gave before the Royal Water Skiing Society. Remember?
Figaro.
Sorry. Wrong side.
Friends, countrymen, water skiers, lend me your...
Friends, countrymen, water skiers, lend me your ears. Your ears. Your ears. Oh, stop this nonsense at once.
Your Majesty, your voice, please.
I'll never get my voice back this way. I can't. Goodness, I can. I can talk again. I found my voice. Now that I have my voice again, I've got a little catching up to do. It's been too quiet around here today.
First thing every morning that I want to hear is my royal voice sounding loud and clear. Wake up! Birds in the trees with their teedle-dee-dee. Honey, you know they have nothing on me. La 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 la. I love my voice. Woo! Stretching high and low. I love my voice. Woo! Swinging round and let it go. I love my voice and oh, how I dance and I love my voice. My soul just can't resist it. I can feel wonderland with my royal tone. I can feel the kingdom even from the telephone. Hello! The kingdom is complete again. I'll bring them to their feet again. Oh, I love my voice.
Just wait till they hear my speech at the convention. It'll knock their socks off.
Let me guess. In Wonderland, when you knock their socks off, they really do end up barefoot.
Come now, Alice. Don't you know an idiom when you hear one?
I'm coming. Hello?
Hi, Alice.
Oh, hi, Kim.
What are you doing?
Wait, let me see if it's safe to talk. He's not on the hall phone.
Mom, my kite's stuck in a tree.
Kim, you're never gonna believe